All right, welcome back to some more Kaizen, the factory story. Hope you're having a good day. The game loads up.
Kaizen, a factory story.
An old friend. All 88 Okayama.
Well, well, look who's back.
Later that year, Matsuzawa decided to make a big investment in the rapidly growing games and amusement sector. Oh boy, here we go. I'm psyched. I need to clean my glasses though. To build a new chain of amusement centers across the country, they tapped none other than Morita-san. That was a great choice. Yosuke was smart and full of energy. When Oyama-san asked if I wanted to help get things off the ground, I agreed immediately, and even though it was clear at this point that I didn't need the help, Tomoe ensured she was able to join us.
You've got quite the operation going here already.
That's a vote of confidence from headquarters, isn't it?
Well, they're expecting big returns, so it's a weight on my shoulders. That's why it'll be great having you help out. Designing and building our own chain of amusement centers from scratch is a big job. But that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
I was born ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's get down to business.
The business of fun. That's our first up. Claw machine. Yes, I love claw machines. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Tomoe says, I guess you can't have an amusement park without claw machines, huh? They're a staple for a reason. Seeing all the fun prizes piled up inside and the feeling you can grab one is difficult to resist, says Yosuke. Tomoe replies, that's true. When you see all the cute things you might be able to get, it makes you want to give it a try. Doesn't it take a lot of skill to be successful? I mean, at least for me, I never seem to be able to operate effectively. Same here, I've never won. That's a question of having too much invested to stop. Then eventually you can win. Let's go. Oh! This is just a claw though, right? Or something. Are we making different parts? Body, claw, horizontal. And we got claw vertical. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, and we don't have all the same attachments or all the same parts. Interesting. I guess then this will probably be about flipping. So we've got to figure out like the right angle to flip. Flip and move maybe. So we can like put a welder there. Try to get the bottom. I guess we can flip it the other direction. I don't know. Let's solve this first real quick. Yeah, okay. Maybe we do want to flip first and then flip back. And then yeah. I don't know. I should probably reverse all that because that's silly, right? Oh. Alright, I guess the other way to do it would be to... I kind of want to keep that thing there. Wait, what is this? Oh, accidentally doing it twice? Okay. Oh, but we're only getting... Right, we need 2 lengths, I think. Is that right? 2 lengths? Oh my gosh. It doesn't work. I just realized. Because look at this. Isn't there a way to flip it on this view? But this is the wrong orientation. Oh my goodness. Actually, wouldn't we want it? Oh, we don't want that. Just want that. Like, that's actually what we want. Okay, that'll avoid a second weld. I'm not sure what to do then, because we need the other side, or we need the other literal side instead of a flip. Yeah. Whoa! What's wrong with that part? It's saying there's something wrong with the arm. There is something wrong with the arm. What is it? Oh, the orientation is wrong, isn't it? Is the orientation wrong? Yes. Oh, how very interesting. Okay, maybe... Okay, maybe we need another arm here just for this? I'm so confused. Well, we need to flip it vertically, I guess? Did that do it? No. It does need to be horizontally flipped. And then vertically flipped? Good lord. That's it. That's how you get that one piece on. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Okay, and then that's correct. Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well now we can flip these to any angle we want. which is absolutely wild. But we gotta do all that. Alright. Can we flip A now? And then we've got to figure out what combination of flips to get the arm correct. Or... okay, I guess it'd have to be like this. Let's try it in reverse. How about that? Oh, I think these are getting in the way of each other, yeah. Okay, now we need to copy B, I think. Can we do both at the same? No. No, that's wrong. Shoot, okay, hold on. Is that wrong? Yeah, that is wrong. What's wrong with it? Okay, I guess we don't want to do the C flip? It's like too short though. I guess it'll work anyway? I don't know. Yeah, that's correct. And then we need to get it away. Oh. No, that's not right. That's not far enough. Oh, I see. We don't have as much room because we did all this flip. I guess we just need more track? Alright, and we need to do this again. What? Let's try there. But this time we need another C flip? No. Or maybe we only need the C flip. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay. Okay. Can we flip the whole apparatus again? Yes. Compare. Yes! Okay. Left and right arms. We've got that golden now. We just need to figure out top and bottom. Which is looking like trouble, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. There's a temptation here to try to do... bang. There's a temptation here to try to get... We need a sound for when you say bang in the chat.
Free.
So free. There's a temptation here. This actually costs 36 million Japanese yen. Just for what we've got here. There's a temptation here to weld on. Although you can use the riveter too. I think the riveter is a mistake though, because you need all this flipping to happen. And you need the X and Y axis to choose. So I think there's a temptation here to just put this right here and start at the start, but we've gotta like move things around to get it onto the right spot. And we've got to be able to like flip it to get to the top and bottom. So let's go right. I've got more length on this that I need. I could go... Okay, let's see if we can shorten that. Yeah, that looks good. So let's see. Put it... I kind of want the most clearance possible, so I'll move one more over. Yes, I'm recording this. Noted. Good. I do appreciate the trolling. Light trolling is fine. Let's take let's take... I was gonna send you something. Okay. Let's get one more move in. There we go. Okay. And then I want, I guess, another arm? And then we're gonna have A get the heck out of the way. Yeah. And then I guess we can start the welding process for the arm here. Or for the, what do they call it? The claw itself instead of the body. Alright. So we're gonna take D here. And we need a welder. And then we need a second arm to get the other twist. And then we're going to grab... Is this the one I want? Yeah. No. That's the poke, not move. This is going to be D. Huh? Huh? Why is it not grab? Why? Okay, it has to be a negative move. There we go. Okay. And then we need... Okay, but the problem is that is the wrong orientation. So we need a little bit more space. Let's try moving this a little. We'll try giving me a little bit more. Okay. Now we need to start the flip process. Ooh. And then we need to flip the other one. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yes. We're almost there. Okay, now we need to flip D. And this whole time too, we can be flipping these guys. We need an E flip, I think. Oh, okay. No, that's the wrong one. Maybe D, maybe F flip. Yes, that's the correct one. Okay. Then we need to move. Oh, we can't go all the way though. Oh, my positioning's bad. Okay, my positioning is bad for the arm. It needs to be like over here. Hopefully that still works. Yes, perfect. Okay. I think that'll still work. Then we can go D minus a couple. Can actually probably do both at the same time. Yes. And then plus it up a little bit. We need to flip. Yes, I think that's it. Negative. And then that should be it. We just have to move it down and flip it. And then one of these. That is it. Okay, now we can remove any parts we didn't use, which is not that much anymore. Right. Yeah. Okay, we used that full track, I believe. Yes. Free. Dude, that's awesome. You've really never been successful with Claw Machine, ever? Says Yosuke. No, David replies. The toy always seems to drop at the last second. I know, right? Replies Tomoe. David says, that gives me an idea. What if we build a claw machine that was easy to operate? Wouldn't customers like that much better? Yosuke says, customers will like it, sure, but what about us? If our machines were too generous, we wouldn't make any money. David says, oh right, I guess you have to think that way if you want to operate an amusement center. Reminds me of pachinko in a way, says Tomoe. Yeah, that's just the claw part. Dude, that was fun. I love claw machines. I want to play my claw machine now. Ooh, capsule machine, let's go! David says, I see. So when you buy one, you get a random figure? Yosuke says, that's right. They make them in sets, usually with a certain theme. Characters from a show, types of animals or insects, scale models of different things, really anything. Tomoe says, but if you want a complete set, you might have to endure getting several of the same ones before getting the one you hoped for. It can be frustrating, but it also makes the triumph of getting the one you wanted all the sweeter. Sounds like you've done this at least once. Maybe once or twice, yeah. Dude, look at that. Look at that capsule machine. Looks awesome. Alright, so we've got the body. Oh, I love it. We've got a metal thing that goes in here. We've got a chute. It's like there. A coin slot. Oh, damn. This is complex. So we've got a handle and a window. Very cool. So we've got to bore out like this entire thing. And also cut out from here down, I think. Alright. Let's get these out of here because we don't need them yet. Let's focus on this part. So we need a cutter or a drill. A drill is actually probably easier for this part down here. Okay. Is that too much? That is too much. No. It isn't too much. Yeah, that's just the right amount, I think. There we go. So that part's cut out. What else do we need to cut? We need to get cutters or something into the center here. So, boy, this is a lot to cut out. We do kind of have this area. You could do something like this. And this is like kind of fun, I think. We do it like this. The only problem is with this here. Okay, let's give this longer track. Maybe I can move this dude out of the way. And then we can grab the, what do they call it, the body, and move it around. We could do 2 cutters. We probably don't need, I guess if we're going to do that, we probably don't even need this thing though. Yeah, we don't need all that. We don't need a... We don't need all that. Because we can just use the 2 cutters. Alright, let's try this again. Let's call it B this time, or A this time. Alright, there we go. And then I think these need to be as far down as we go to do the cut that we want. Yeah. There we go. Now we just gotta get cutting. Oh, that's the most extension we get. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh no. How are we gonna cut out more? So we need to cut out this whole back plate. I guess we could have another arm. Seems kind of silly though. I just don't know how else we would do that. Yeah, that's the most we can do, is that. That's actually not bad. That's a significant portion. What if we flip? What if we like get to this point and then flip? That's in the way. Shoot. We could like get there and then flip. But that's a bad flip, right? Or actually, A itself can do flipping. Ha ha ha. see. Okay. That doesn't really help with getting more depth anyway. I guess there's no reason to be afraid of doing more because the game doesn't penalize you for spending more money. It doesn't seem to care at all, really, which is kind of bizarre. We could have like an arm down here that's like ready to pop up. It seems kind of silly though. I feel like to get the best use of what we've got, we might want to move this back up. Oh no. Like we can back it out that much. I'm trying to understand. I feel like I should be getting more extension on the... Wait, what is up with this? Why is it jumping 2? Anywho. Alright, let's go. We never extend past there, right? So what if we had like a thing flip over here? Ah, but that doesn't give us the horizontal movement. I feel like it's probably better to leave it where it was. Like there. And then just, can we have an arm that's like ready to grab down here? Give me that max length. I'm sure between the two of them. That's the wrong movement. This one. I actually don't know that I want to do that. Let's grab do B here. Oh, this is poke. Wrong message. Rookie mistake. Ha ha ha. There we go. Yeah, look at all that cut out. Oh, that's the max we can get from that point? Why so little? Okay. Let's grab... I will never play this game, says Komi JPEG. Why? It's such a good game. Let's sure. Well, actually, kind of need to get. Oh, we can't move anymore. Okay. Oh, looks fun though. Not my style. That makes sense. All right. I think we go too far here. I think we need to go less. Yeah, like right there. Figure it out. Not a big fan of using my. Oh. Oh my gosh, so much work just to clear this thing out. And we're still not even done. What am I doing wrong? I mean, I could. If we like flipped it upside down at a point, maybe we could get more out of the arms we got. They are doing a ton of work. There's that remaining like 2 left. Alright, what if we came like over here? Could we then grab again? What if we grab it? No, it doesn't do anything, right? Could we grab again? And then like invert? I should probably be doing this up here with the A arm instead of and C and a second arm on the right. Because that might let us get more out of it. I don't know. Another thing we could do here is we could move B out of the way at this point. Like, wait a second to flip it. Yeah, there we go. Then we get our... Oh, jeez. That's not quite what I wanted. Where else? That is worse. Also bad. So what if we take So what if instead of immediately flipping, what if C like moves? Yeah. Okay, not quite like that. Okay, what if C moves like Jagger? Okay, that's not better. Okay, what about like that and then that. There we go. Okay, and we have to retract A. Okay, that's not it. We have to retract A. There we go. A is retracted. Sounds so extra. It does. Alright. Now grab and let's what happens if we flip there? Okay, that's the problem. Then we can move it around to get the rest here. Oh, that's the maximum again. Okay, but we can get the whole thing now. This is so much work. And we're doing this, we're blocking off the right path, which is a problem. All right. One second here. Send a text message. All right. So A can come back down now. And carry it the rest of the way. C has to go away though. Other way. There we go. All right, that is everything cut out that needs to be cut out. But now the thing's upside down and backwards. Jeez, all that work just for this one thing to be cut out. Unbelievable. We've still got to like cut out this piece of metal. Install the coin slot and handle. Some of that can happen coincidence with the with this other building, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oof. It's funny all the extra work we have to do because we can't like turn the body, we can only flip. All right. There's probably a better way to do this, but that's fine. We're not going to do the better way. We're going to do it this way. All right, let's find out how bad this flip will be. Oh, okay, that's not a problem. Except now it's the wrong. Oh, because we've flipped in a different direction now. Instead of vertically, we flipped horizontally or something. Well, no. Yeah, we had flipped vertically before, and now we're flipping horizontally. Can we get C back for another flip? I guess so. Oh no. Okay. Can A move out of the way? Sure. On this broken step here, A can move out of the way. I don't really know where it should go. Maybe all that way? Why is that a problem? It gets mad if it's in this specific area because it's gonna flip onto. Right. Yeah, I don't really have a good solution here. I almost think what I should have done, I kind of want to start over, is I almost think what I should have done is put these cutters on the other side. Gosh, I could get rid of all this stuff. And you can't like, that's the one thing that annoys me about this game is you can't like save your progress and be like, okay, this is attempt 1, let's go try attempt 2. It's just, it is what it is. Alright, with the ad warning from Mr. Bezos coming up, we can take a break here and come back. I'll be back in 3 short minutes. See you soon. Alright, we are back. We are recording again. How are we going to fix this? Oh, sure. We can check our DMs. Put that in the back of my head to solve. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of games. That is a lot of games. Now I'm fully distracted. I shouldn't be though. Alright, let's get back to super normal. Let me close Mr. Discord. How are we gonna finish this? I guess we could... I don't know. Like I said, I kind of want to redo this whole thing and see if I can do it. I guess I could copy all these commands and just like put them into the like distant future. But then I couldn't keep all the arms and things. It also doesn't seem to want me to copy more than I can see. Can you shift? Ooh, you can shift to grab more than you can see. That's interesting. But then we'd essentially have to leave this entire playfield here. That wouldn't work. Alright, can we restart? I don't want solutions, I want to restart. There's no restart, okay. Yeah, I kind of wonder if... Man, if I end up rebuilding this entire solution... I just wonder if we can do it without 3 arms. Because 3 arms for this is just way too much. I can't believe I just did that. Okay. I feel like I should need max 2. And then the way to do this is to flip it onto them. Or something. I don't know. It's funny because like you have to cut out this part to make it available for these, but I guess what you could do as well is you could have a drill on an arm. I wonder if a drill on an arm doesn't really solve it though, does it? I guess we can try. It's like literally you could just move over, but then you're like, ugh. I keep the more I think about this, the more I think I'm rebuilding the same thing from scratch. Oh, the razor blade solution. Just add one more. Okay. 1 second. Let's take let's take my original advice here. Maybe we can flip this onto here. So we're gonna do an A flip. Yeah, right into the right into exactly where we need it. Okay. Oh, we're hitting a limit again. All right. There we go. But now we're gonna hit, I know we're gonna hit this other limit, so we have to move it again. This isn't really solving anything, is it? Because we're still coming in at the right. Gosh darn it. Oh. Alright. That's not solving anything. Just have a waste. A waste piece. The cutter is a lot cheaper than the drill, but that's not really going to solve anything if that's what we need. Yeah, and again, we're kind of coming up against an issue. Back to the original. I think if I move, I'm going to have a waste piece here. Oh no, you can move on it. Okay. Because it's still attached. Good. I am just solving this the same way, aren't I? Let me see if I can do it the correct thing though. Or if I can just at least get it down to 2 arms. We need... Yeah. Alright, where can we put an arm that it won't get in trouble? Yeah, it looks like that's the maximum extension actually. So then can we get B to flip? Oh, B doesn't grab it. Alright. Alright, what if instead of that we have B flip? I know it's gonna break, I just want to see how. So I think here we need to move still down. That's the problem, is we still need to move down. Ooh. That's actually kind of ideal, right? Because then we can draw it up. We're still, the only part of this is we're still blocking like our forward momentum. I would kind of rather flip it on over here so that I can keep going to the right. I mean, I know we can move it back all the way to the start. To like that position. Not quite what I wanted. Okay. Does that solve anything? Maybe. Let's see. Now B's gonna have to extend. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit too much. B extends. And then we gotta move B left and right. Or up and down in this case. I guess we probably want to flip these so that we can have the most efficient process here. Oh, but still not in the right... Okay, well we can fix this though, because now we're inside the cavity we want to be in. That's not good. We're getting it, but we're not getting the right parts. And we can't extend further to get it. I guess we can... No, we can retract to get it, right? No, it does need extension. I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Yeah, it doesn't work. Let me see if this will help. I mean, at least then we're getting some more. Still doesn't seem great though. I feel like it'd be more efficient to take it at this point for A. If A could somehow get on it. Oh, it can. It just looks so incomplete. There's no way this is better. Okay, hold on. Maybe we do need to do that, but maybe later? Yeah, okay. And like some more. You know, I just realized I think I don't need to get rid of that center part wholly. I can just cut out the edge. If I can get the whole thing out of there, it doesn't matter, right? I don't need to destroy everything. I just need the outline. It actually might be more efficient then to just have one cutter. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Can we get just the outline? Well, I guess... Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I feel like we can go in this way. Get that L shape. Man. Okay. Just want to get that outline. Where's that put us? Just out of curiosity. Straight to Silly Town. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Can B come around here and do another flip? Would that even be useful? Because we'd have to get A out of the way. Alright. The only problem is that's not actually useful. I'm just looking at it now. I still want the... Okay, maybe B just has to move to a different spot. And then we'll still... Yeah, there we go. Then we're still inside the body. And B can resume destruction. It's a little bit too much destruction there. Just a wee bit. Okay. And there's like, that's it. It's fully disconnected now. We can minimize how far away B or A gets. That'll help with the next part. I guess we actually don't need to retract it. Look at that. You can push with a cutter. That's so interesting. Okay, well now we need to come back up here and continue cutting. And because... Oh no! What's this? What's this? It doesn't like that the two things are bumping into each other. Oh my gosh. Are you serious, man? I don't want to care about the stupid leftover piece. Leftover piece doesn't matter. I just want to cut the rest. But it doesn't like that the or maybe maybe the problem is the arm. The A arm? Is the A arm the problem? Oh, maybe the A arm is the problem. It's the wrong movement. Yeah, okay, it's just the A arm that's from. Oh, that's good. But we actually need the A arm to grab, you know, and complete this movement. No, I don't know why there's a big gap here. Oh, we're going too far here, actually. Because we want to cut out this part. We'll just have a human reach in there and grab the scrap. It's not A's job. Is that what we need? 2, 3. Yes. All right. A can go back out there. It actually doesn't need to move out of the way at all? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, why is... Hold on a second. Do we still complete this if... Yes. It just needs to be in the right spot. That's fine. I guess A is going to slide. Yes. Okay. A can slide. And then can A flip? No. This is the waste material. Gosh darn it. Maybe we can put A in a different spot and then it can flip. Oh, look at that. We've left the waste material behind for a human to grab next to the dangerous cutting machines. That's almost ideal. Now we just have to do everything else. I mean, like, this whole time while all this is happening, as long as we don't impede on this area, as long as we don't impede on that area, we can have other things happening. I just want to get, you know, one thing done. And we're pretty close to getting that one thing done. This is the most complicated part we've built so far. Unfortunately, because I've left all the scrap behind for the human workers to deal with, we can't reuse any of these other tools. That's fine. We can how are we gonna get this thing in here? You know what'd be really cool is if we could have, oh, that's a lot to ask. If we could have this ready with all its, with the coin slot and handle to get stuffed in there, or if it was just there as soon as we do this flip, if it was flipping onto that, that would be nice. Can we? I don't think we can actually, right? We can't. Oh, we can. Okay, that works, because that's actually better, because then we're more free. Like over here or something, we could have. Wait, that doesn't. That's not a problem until here. Right? Everything else functions as it should be. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, perfect. So, like, while everything else is happening, we could have a cutter. Oh, the cutter's a problem, though. Okay, maybe we need to use, like, a drill. Shit. On a track. The problem is we're going to need to get the coin slot and handle in there. I guess we could assemble those separately. It's like really those are right on top of each other. Like that, right? So those can be welded together at any point. Or riveted or whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, and then we just need to get them in place. I think ideally here we'd have two arms, one to grab these pieces. Oh wait, you know what? We can flip this upside down. It doesn't have to be that orientation. Hold on a second, let me think about this. What if we have... Oh no, where does this have to be? Shoot, hold on. I mean, we can move it into place. It's just, I just want to know where it has to be at the end. It has to be right, it has to be right... there? One down. Right there. Okay. Let's grab this there. We're going to get an arm in here. figure this part out. Arm. This is arm C. Yeah. Grab from the bottom, maybe from the bottom. I think we're essentially gonna have to reproduce what we did up here, but in miniature, and we've got the additional step of the welding. Just cut it into 2 pieces. I almost want this whole thing to be flipped. It's a shame you can't deliver parts flipped. Then that would make this a lot easier to keep everything out of the way of the incoming machine body. You know what? I think I figured out a better way to do this. I think it's pretty silly though. Yeah, okay, let's get D retracted here. It did its job. These are instantly welded. Yeah. We can move this anywhere. That was a bug though. Why does it not show the... It wasn't showing the weld at first. I don't know. Anyway. Weld. Move. Okay, can we put this on a slide? Does need to be a little bit longer. Okay, here's the next problem. We have to actually attach all this stuff and shoot. So like I'm trying to think, we could, so we have another, if we could have another arm here. So once this gets drilled out, once the metal gets drilled out, we could have another arm, but it can't put that in there. I mean, we could have an arm down here, but that's not going to put it in the right position either, I think. What we might be able to do is... I almost wonder if you could, like, scoop it up? No. This is the most complicated one we've done. Makes sense. Towards the end of the game, I think. Yeah, the reason why I put this track here is originally I thought I would be able to just grab these and slam them in, but that's not going to work. Maybe it could. I don't know. Maybe if we put another arm here. E. And then D moves out of the way. C could, theoretically, they could meet up and then flip the coin mech. It's the right one, I think it is. I mean, I guess ideally we would have it just go right there. That's where it needs to be, but just oriented differently. I think that might work. So now E doesn't grab and retracts. And then C's gonna flip. Yeah. I wish you could flip this to see what's going on. I think that's right. I hope that's right. And then C gets out of the way again. Oh no, other way. Thank you. And it comes up, we need to grab this part again. Actually, we're doing this extra flip. I don't know that we need to do that. Oh no, we do, because we need to be able to reach this piece to flip it. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's so close to right. I love that you can see the resulting change without stepping back to that exact moment in time. Like I'm seeing the change now of changing, I don't know if you can tell this step I'm altering here. I'm altering this with the mouse wheel. And you can see the resulting change another step ahead of the flip I do after that for arm C. So we're taking this piece and flipping it, and now I can see what that would do in the future, which is pretty cool. I mean, for like the computer to show that and calculate that and present that is not that complicated, but it is pretty wild that that the designers let you do that. I just have no idea how we're gonna attach it at this point. It's like all these other movements are happening here. Maybe I've screwed up. I don't know. All these other movements are happening here. I guess kind of ideally what would happen is really we can't have a now I screwed up the whole thing. We can't have a riveter here, can we? No. Because then we won't be able to grab it. We could have a riveter here. But then that doesn't solve the problem of the fact that we can't move everything onto each other. Maybe E could grab it? If it's far enough away? If the origin for for the coin mech is far enough away, maybe E could grab everything and move it into place to be riveted or welded or whatever. Probably riveted. I guess there's nothing to do but to try it. I mean, I guess if we went back to the welder, which is still totally doable, for that piece, there's no reason we can't have another tool. Where would we put it though? Oh, I guess there is a reason, because these parts would have to appear here and they have to move over this area. Can we grab the parts from like over here or something? Maybe that's the ticket. We extend C out and have these parts originate like over here somewhere. And then C grabs those parts. It's like the problem with this thing is that we're blocking. We're blocking one of our like two paths to move things around in by welding here. Then we've got the cut. I guess we could move the cutter to the other side of the arm. The drill. We can move the drill to the other side and flip a bunch of these directions. It'll be annoying to fix all this though. Oh, there's a little signal. Yeah. What is up with it? Is that, I still don't know if it's the monitor or the video card or the capture device. I guess I have another capture device I could try, but then proving that it doesn't happen is a difficult proposition. So close to getting this right. Yeah, I think that's what we have to do. I think we have to flip which side the cutter, the drill arm is on. And all this. I just got to go ahead and do it. I mean, it almost doesn't matter where it is, I think, as long as it's there-ish. And then we flip. We can even just like put that right there. We just gotta fix where it breaks. Right. We just do the opposite. At least for that piece. I guess another way to solve this. Oh my gosh. This is another way to solve this. I just figured it out. no, maybe that doesn't actually. I was gonna say like C could totally push these pieces together onto a welder or something. And I guess actually that is the case. Could it push them and then pick them up? That I don't think it could do. But that might solve the next problem, which is how to attach these pieces to that. It's almost ad break time again. Fortunately, it wasn't that hard to swap the sides of this arm and the drill. I'm gonna do something real quick here. We're gonna update some stuff. Okay. That one's good. Just updating my alerts here on some friends. What in the world is this? Dude, what is Benny playing? What is this? Sorting ducks. I love it. Alright. Robot Spacer's making art, which is really cool. Jam is playing Breath of the Wild. One of my favorite games. Lots of cool people online. Okay. Let us resume for a moment before we take this ad break. I feel like we made a key piece of progress here by swapping the sides of these tools. It's just so annoying that you can't have like a riveter or a welder or whatever like down here. You can't like put this on a track, can you? No, it refuses. It says it won't do it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That might be the solution. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's... So the overlapping would be a problem. I think the riveter is the wrong tool here as well. I think it has to be the welder, which actually might be easier to work with in this scenario. Alright, oh, it's almost ad break time. Okay, we're gonna take a quick ad break. I'll be right back in 3 minutes. Stay tuned. Alright, we are back. Back to recording. Back to this nightmare. I think we've almost got this. I think we just have to push this out. Oh, look at that. It's attached. It's attached. Do we just need to flip it again? Yeah. There it is. There it is. Now, there's another problem that I haven't bothered to think about yet. I think I actually just saw the solution, which is kind of wild. You can totally do this entire last piece together. But it's going to be complicated because we need the chute. We can literally just push the chute on with another arm or something and attach it to this piece, and they can both get attached into the thing if we do it right. If we do it right, then it will be glorious, let me tell you. Right there, actually. No, it needs to move down one? Hold on. Delete that. Actually... delete that. Yeah. Those two need to get attached, but how do we do that? I'm not sure I can, actually. Darn it. Can't weld them together. I thought for a second that we might be able to. I don't think you can. It's like a riveter won't do it, right? They're too big. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. All right. So then we do have to put C in place and then solve this from there. Or put the coin mech in place and then solve it from there. It is really cool seeing that the mech is in exactly the right place. It's just not attached. We put a riveter there? Oh god, no. Alright. A's out of runway. C is there, but not. It can't do anything to help. E can't do anything to help. It's too far away. I think we've got to get another arm, but I actually don't see it. Well. Yeah, I kind of do see how this could work. Maybe? We do... Oh, maybe when we flip over, I could literally just have this there. Oh my goodness! Ha 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 ha! Yes! Oh, the beauty. The only problem now is that it's in the wrong spot. Like I can't... Oh, maybe I could. I'm trying to think of like how I could get this on now. This dispenser, the chute, as it calls it. Oh, dude, are you serious? Are you for real right now? Wait, what? Why? Oh, because it's getting bumped around while we're moving things around. Yeah, it's getting bumped like right there. That's funny. So you can start it where you want, it just won't. Oh, actually you cannot. At some point, illegal move. That's funny. But if you put it there, it ends up there. The time traveling we were talking about earlier. Dude, I swear, if this game cares about these extra pieces, I'm going to explode. It cannot. It just can't. That's like I said, for the humans to reach in and grab. Alright, this is extremely silly. What can we do now to resolve this? Can we... I mean, this is just silly. We should... Can I push this? Can I use like a single arm to solve this maybe? Oh, it doesn't like that. What happens? No, it's okay. I thought something else was going on, but it wasn't. Maybe like F here? Jeez. So many expensive pieces. We're over 100 million Japanese yen now. There's a little bit of optimization I might be able to do to get under it, but I don't know. No, that's not going to work, right? Because this is here now. What if we... Okay, we could put this on that side. That might give us the runway. It's probably not enough, but we'll try. Okay, F is going to... I guess this is the most important thing here, right? Yeah, I don't... It's not, that is far enough. Kind of? Now F has to slide. And then, oh, because the C's in their way. Oh my gosh, I can't do it that way. Ah. close. Could we flip it upside down, maybe? And like have it up here? Oh man, that would be such a pain in the ass to do though. I need it like right there. And then to get attached. Because that's the space. It just needs to get attached. But we can't rivet too long. We can't weld. Because the welder's here, but then this arm is here. I was like, how do we get down here? Okay, I think I have a potential solution. No, it won't work. Because C needs all the length it can get, right? This is insane. C needs all the length it can get. That really is fantastic, seeing that last weld there. We just have one more to do. Could we have? No, right? There's no way it would let I could have another welder here, right? No. Yeah, that won't work. We're at maximum extension for F. Is that all it does is go right to left? Okay, that could work then. If all we're doing right now is going, and if we give up on this vertical movement, which we don't need really, then we could switch this to be up here. This could solve the whole thing. This is gonna blow this whole thing wide open. we barely need any movement. We just need that, I think. So actually, we get rid of that. We need a slide. That's it. Why is that not it? What's wrong? What's wrong? The glass! Oh, I forgot about the glass. The window. How do we get the window in there? Gosh, the most complicated one of these we've ever done. Alright, we get the chute. We need the window now. Oh my god, I think I just realized the most horrific thing. You need the coin mechanism to not be there so that you can do the chute. Wait, how? No, how is this gonna work? I guess we have to do everything from the outside in terms of at least the attaching. Alright, that doesn't compare anymore because that's not, the coin mech isn't attached. Yep, still here, Kome JPEG. It's the most complicated boss monster capsule machine we've had yet. And I just realized I made a mistake. Because I have to attach everything from the outside. Alright, I think we have to swap where things happen. Yeah. So we can copy some of this stuff, but we're gonna have to put the glass in first. How am I even gonna attach the glass? Maybe a rivet? Hold on, let's go back to this. Yeah, we gotta move this out of the way, unfortunately. That's not getting done right now. I thought we had it, but we don't. So we could we have it like right there? But it's not attached. Can we rivet through that? Yes! Okay. Well, that changes things. Alright, get rid of this instruction. Can we rivet the mech on too? Oh, but then we've got... Alright, hold on a minute. We've got to do it this way. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. But now we've got to solve this other problem. What is... Okay, this is... Because we've got to get the mech attached and then the coin and then the chute. Now that I know I can rivet through the outside because it's only one deep or whatever, maybe we can use a riveting solution. Just like drag it over and rivet. F, move, please. Yeah, it attaches. Okay, that's good. Well, what about the coin, the chute? Maybe a weld would be better? No, because a weld's not going to attach both things. We may need a weld. I think, in fact, that may be the endpoint here. And then F moves one more time. Yep. Dude, tell me that's not it. It doesn't like... It doesn't like the trash. It refuses to accept that there is trash. That is so disappointing. I thought I was so smart not dealing with all that. And now it's mad at me that I didn't deal with it. But the thing's complete! Human hand, reach in, take out the trash. Gosh darn it. Ah, thank you. I don't know how long I've been muted for. But you do a lot before you get to this point, is what I was trying to say. That's not right. Alright, hold on. Nope. Nope. We're not doing anything. What? Why? I get so angry. I feel like. Yeah, that's reasonable. Why though? How do I get this inside the cavity? That's what we need. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Hate being stuck in games. I understand that. This is fun though, for me. Alright, no, we don't want that. We want this again. Oh, but I can't extend any further. Shoot. Alright, maybe we take care of what we... Oh, there we go. That's what we need. Kind of. We need both. Oh, it can't extend any... Alright, hold on. Well, if we have that piece, I guess we should keep... Because you just gotta keep eliminating the edge. That's like what? That more of this? Yeah. And then... Yeah, we can't do any of that. Oh gosh. Move all this out. Oh, thank goodness for the lasso tool. Just gonna move all this out. It'll all straighten itself out. Don't worry. Okay, now A. Sure. You know what? Go ahead. I don't know why that's still functioning, but I mean, I guess it's just a destructive process that happens to line up. Yeah, the only thing here is we still need to keep cutting. So instead of stopping and flipping there, we need to keep the pressure on, because otherwise the game get mad. Is it a pull from B? I don't think it is. I think it's... Yeah, it's A. It's A that has to go now. Okay, that works, sure. And what, we slide up again? No, it can't extend anymore. Shoot. Ah. Yeah, that command's not doing it. In fact, this B command also is not doing anything. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. How do I get rid of these last pieces, like, efficiently? Because, like, none of this is efficient. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it's that? Maybe that's what's wrong? Because we have to keep... The problem is we keep moving things, like, out of reach of the cutters. So we could, I mean, we could theoretically go all the way up, but I don't think that's gonna work. It should probably be a lot easier if I had another arm. You know, it just occurred to me there's nothing preventing me from having... Well, there might be something... There is something preventing me from having another arm here, but... Boy, that would be handy, huh? Does C... Yeah, I'm sure at some point things get in the way. Or would get in the way. Yeah. That would... be difficult, maybe. I could move it out of the way. I don't know, I just feel like it's so risky to have to introduce another arm at this point. I just never thought about the fact that you could have arms facing multiple directions on the same belt, or whether it calls it a track, not a belt. I think this is a problem. I think I need to come back and then swipe each line. Just out of curiosity, what happens if we copy this and do another flip? Oh, that's not good. B's in the way. And it puts us out of the bounds of the I mean, I guess it works. What happens if B flips, though? Oh, we already have a B flip in here. Oh! Oh! Okay, maybe it can work. Hold on. Okay, we just have to, like... Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, we destroy all the extraneous pieces now. But now the problem is that this is in the wrong spot. We can fix that, though. All that has to happen. The rest of this is rearranging that we can deal with. It's off by 2 spaces. We'll need to be a little delicate here to avoid the cutter. We can definitely do it. This bad? I guess that part shouldn't happen. Yeah, okay. Yes, I am just as tired of this background music as you are. Oh, but now F is not doing whatever it needs to do. Just out of order, that's all. Oh no! I accidentally cut off too much of the plastic at some point. Hold on. It's this point. It's that. I don't know how that happened. Okay, we do need a something. Like to maneuver around this thing. At least it's like right at the end. How's this gonna work? Oh no! How is this gonna work? That's alright. So we can flip this. But because of the second cutting blade, we had to add so many extra steps just to get a second cutting blade in there. And now the problem is that second cutting blade is in the way at the end, at the finish line. Because I can't push it down. Alright, I think I have another solution then. Do I have another solution? I don't know if I have another solution. Gosh darn it, it was so close. Everything's out of whack. No. I think it can all still work if I just move some of the other tooling over. Hold on. Wait, why does that work? Oh, because we cut off too much now. Is that right? Am I thinking about this correctly? Can we just grab all these parts on the right and move them up one? Does that put us in the right spot? If we grab all these things, like up, is that it? Product complete! Let's go. Oh my goodness gracious. It is a little frustrating. I don't get to see the capsule machine functioning, but that's fun. Same thing for the claw machine, where we only basically made the claw. But I guess these are kind of two of a kind, huh? It's like we're not actually making like the screw part that pulls things down and all that stuff. Though that does kind of reflect how things work in real life. Like you might buy a prefabricated chute that has whatever piece it needs to drop down something from another factory. I've loaded the machine with test capsules. Shall we try it out? Put the coins in and spin it like this. Okay, alright, I'll give it a few spins. Why don't you try it too, Tomoe? Sure, here I go. Okay, now let's see what you got. Let's see, I have a strip of paper that says A, and the other two I got also say A. 3 of the same one, huh? What are the odds of that? I got an A, a B, and a C. That's great, you've completed the whole set. Nice going. Yeah, too bad this kind of thing only happens to me when it doesn't count. Dude, that is so expensive. I'm sure that there's edits you could make here. Like, I probably don't need all that track for F. You just gotta watch it cook and figure out if you use the entire track. There's gotta be another way. There has to be another way. Okay, we do go all the way left on A, but I don't think we go all the way up on B. And we definitely don't use all this track for F. Yeah. It's a little bit of savings. B, it'll be a little bit harder to fix this. Alright, well, we know what we changed here. So it needs all that. What about A? Can we remove some of the length here from A? No. Alright. And what about C? That works. Can we take off another? Yes. Interesting. Well, we cut off a couple mil on that. I think that's all we can do. Yeah, because that's the maximum extension for C. I think we use all the other belts and things. Absolutely wild. Cost is actually like the time is way over, but the cost is low compared to the others, I guess. And then the area is also like on par, it looks like. All right, I think we are done for today with Kaizen. I am going to wrap up there. I might stay live for a little bit. Yeah, I might stay live for a little bit, but I think we're done with Kaizen. I don't know, we can see where this goes. Here, let's see. Games and life.
That claw machine was so unfair. Yosuke's tips didn't help at all.
Do you think the machine was unfair? Or do you still need more practice?
I don't know. I've never been good at that sort of thing.
Come on, maybe you should keep trying. When you play something repeatedly, you get a better idea of how it works. It's not like I knew what I was doing the first time I played pachinko.
What got you to try pachinko in the first place anyway?
Well, it's a funny story. A year or so ago, I was on a date with someone and it was a total failure. We both knew it was going badly, so we ended it early. He said he'd play some pachinko before heading home. For some reason, I followed him inside to the parlor. Something about sitting in front of the machine made me feel better. It's like it filled my mind so I didn't have to think about what just happened.
Yep.
And wouldn't you know it, I won pretty big that night.
Oh, these are interesting questions. Like, I feel like this could be a this top option could be a double entendre, which I'm really not interested in doing, but there's also this other one here. Is the guy mad that you beat him? I don't like either of these options. I guess I'll choose this one. I don't like either of these.
Was the guy mad that you beat him?
He took it surprisingly well, actually. I've never told anyone about this before. It's a little embarrassing.
What happened to the guy?
No idea. I never saw him again.
Interesting. All right, next is up is an RC car, but yeah, that'll be our end there. Thank you for tuning in for more Kaizen. If you're watching live, stay here. I'll be right back in a minute, but otherwise, I'll be back in another episode if you're watching on YouTube next time.